Hi, Connie. It's good to see you again. I'm glad you got the papers that I sent you. Sorry if I sent them out of order. We're going to go through some bowing and rhythm exercises. I don't know how much you know about timing and counting and rhythm. Hopefully you know something. And so if you do, I'm sorry if it's kind of rudimentary, and if it's old hat, then just kind of go with it. I'm going to go through the twinkle exercises and then into lightly row. So I'm actually starting with the bowing and rhythm exercises that's on page 21. It has 16th notes and 8th notes, and then quarter note rests. We start on the E string. The little box over a note is a down bow, and the V is the up bow. So when you see on page 21, exercise A, it's down, up, rest, rest. So I'm just going to go through these, and I'm going to tell you where I am each one. We're starting on the E string on exercise A on page 21. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Then it moves on to no rest. Then it moves to the A string. Rest, rest. Rest, rest, then continuous. Exercise B moves with a rest in the middle. And as you can see, it doesn't reset the bow each time. I'm going to play that one again. And when there's a staccato or a little dot over the note, kind of pop that. You'll see in exercise C. Going to page 22, those are triple notes. So for triple notes, if you didn't already know, there's 3 notes in the count of 1 quarter note. And often you count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Rest, rest. And then it goes to 16th notes, which you have 4 beats in each 1 quarter note. Rest, 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 rest. Exercise A, further down the page, changes between the strings back and forth. Rest, 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 rest. Next line goes straight between the strings. Exercise B, just pay attention to the bowing. And I might have messed up that last line. The very last line is. I don't know, it's kind of hard sometimes. These are all open strings, so you play them without your fingers anywhere on it. The next page, page 23, talks about positioning fingers, and it's almost like a C. You keep your wrist pretty straight. The tendency is to want to bend the wrist, but you keep it straight. Also, your first finger and your thumb should be right across from each other at all times. And right now we're just going to use the first 3 fingers. When I was there, your violin actually had tape where the first 3 fingers go, and that's perfect, and that works out. So looking at the next page, we're going to start adding some fingers. I have a bench here. Give me a second. Okay. So we're using the same rhythms, but now we're going up just one finger at a time. So we're starting on page 23 with the first exercise on the page. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Now back down. Rest, rest. Doing the same thing on the E string, the next exercise. Back down. Don't forget to make that little pop. So that's just alternating between the A and the E string. Then on page 24, we start actually on the third finger position, third finger. So it gives you the little walk up, so you can walk up your fingers so you know you start on the right position, and then we're going to move down the string. Same thing on the E string. Okay, to this point we've only used our first three fingers. Now we're going to add in fourth finger, our pinky. This is the one it gets hard. I have really short pinkies, like really short. Let me show you how short. Look how tiny that little finger is. So I really have to stretch. I cheat and get lazy and play an open string when I can, but honestly, it doesn't sound as nice, especially if your violin goes out of tune. So we're actually going to walk up and start with fourth finger and then move down the string. Oh, look, it sounds off. Okay, that's how you can test. You can go between the fourth finger and the next higher string. Sorry, it's a little scratchy. You could play them together and you can't tell the difference. That's how you know you're in the right spot. I didn't play the rest there. Let's try it again with the rest. Doing it on the E string. And that's all there is. Are you ready to put it all together in the Twinkle version? This is the one I call pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizza, pepperoni pizza. Let's play it together. there's one more variation at the bottom. Sorry, there's two more variations, one other one. All right, I'm going to make another video for Lightly Row and the other songs.